Hello, this is my museum about World War One. The first room is about the cause of the war, the May and the assassination. The assassination is basically about Ferdinand and his wife Sophia was assassinated on 28th June 1914 by a Bosnian Serb student called Princip that caused lead to the World War One. And this picture is about the alliance. Alliance is basically a union formed for benefits mainly between countries or organizations. This is about militarism. Militarism is belief that the country wants to grow their military to make themselves stronger. Like inside the picture, the country is filling the machine with the money that it can create, so it can create the planes. This picture is about imperialism. Imperialism is a belief of extending a country's power and influence through invasion of other countries. Like in this picture, two of the countries is separating these lands or earth in their planet, near the planet. This is nationalism. Nationalism is the belief that your own country is better than all of others. The second room is about the propaganda and the censorship. The propaganda and the censorship in World War One are used mostly for recruit soldiers, and I choose four of the propaganda poster that can show this. For example, this poster is wanting to use the expect from children to make men think that they need to respond to the children by joining the war. This picture wanting to give confidence and responsibilities to attract them to join the war. And this poster is to encourage women in World War One to talk to their husband and let them join the war. This picture is wanting to use the feel of wanting to be one of the friends to attract men to join the army. This room is about the life and combat in the trenches. This is about basic information about the trenches. And this picture is about talking about some strategies in trench warfare. For example, the war of attrition. And this picture is about the weapons used in trench warfare, like machine guns and artillery. The machine gun is the one on this picture. This picture is the trench foods, like the soldiers' trench food, because they live in the trenches for a long time, and the trenches are always flooded by water, so a lot of them get the trench foods. Yes, on this picture. And this is about the shell shock. This is a term to use to describe the mental and emotional problems soldiers face from stress and hurt of the wars. Like you can see in these pictures, the soldier is very afraid, look very afraid. And this room is about the end of the war. And this is about the armistice on the Western Front, that the Germans signed a armistice to stop the war. And this is what caused World War One to end. It have two main reasons. One is the join of United States, and another one is the block imposed by Britain. And this is the Paris Peace Conference and the Treaty of Versailles. This is a meeting that was to decide the terms for peace after the World War One. This picture is about the impact on civilians and society. It is hard to rebuild and recover after a war. What happened to the soldier after war? A lot of soldiers suffered serious injuries, including burns and gunshots, and a lot of them have disabilities caused by the war, which made them difficult to find jobs after the war. This room is about the Shifu plan. Why does Shifu believes the plan will success? Because that time the Russia is fighting with the Japan. Due to the war, the Russia was no longer a threat to the Germans in the predicted future. So Shifu believes he can fight with them. Yay! The strategies of Shifu plan. In that strategies basically is he want to let the soldiers to go back from Belgium and to hit the back of the France. And this picture is the basic information about the Shifu plan. Why did the Shifu plan fail? One of the main reasons is that they think they could easily go through Belgium and hit the back of France because they were very confident. This is women in work during World War I. Before the World War I, the main roles of women were usually the traditional female careers like teachers and nurses. But during the war, they have more choices like industry, agriculture, and other fields. The women in military support. During World War, the women played crucial roles in military support, like being a nurses and medical personnel that provide treatments. The changing in social perspective. During the war, the performance of women is amazing, so it changed people's traditional view of human roles. Changing in the situation of women after war. Although the role of women had changed a lot during the war, but when the war is finished, the men come back and a lot of the women, they just go back to their family and do the daily works. The changing in women's self-awareness. However, there were a lot of women that after the war, they want to live their self and they realize their self-worth and they want to take on social responsibilities. Wound treatment. The wound treatment have a lot of types. You have like gunshot and burn. The transport of the wounded. The way of transport wounded in World War are mainly stretcher bearers carrying or the ambulance. The evacuation chain of the RAMC. The treatment evacuation chain of the RAMC is usually divided into 3 different stations. All of these are prepared for injuries with different degrees hurt of wound. The challenges with evacuation during the war. Due to the widespread impact of the war and time limit on the wound infection, the evacuation of injured soldiers faced significant challenges like bad weather. Who is Field Marshal Haig? This is basically it's just a basic information about Haig. The Battle of Somme. The Battle of Somme is one of the big battle that leads by him, and this is the argument that against and supports the Haig is the butcher of the Somme, yes or not. And this is about the Christmas choose Sainsbury's chocolates. This is one of the picture in the advertisement. This is about the exploitation of that advertisement, and this is about the remembrance of the advertisement and the romantic and romanticism. Yes, so this is all of the things in my museum. Thank you for watching.